What if I told you that you can study in countries like United Kingdom, USA, Canada, Malaysia, Turkey without paying any single dime? Yes, it's possible with the Islamic Bank fully funded scholarship for students like you. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all the insight about this scholarship that will help you to study in the countries that you will want to study to, obviously, for free. So stay till the end of this video to not miss any information. Hi mates, I'm Aminu, CEO of KPB Education and a Chevening Scholar. I'm currently studying in one of the top 40 best universities, business schools in the world, Henley Business School at the University of Reading in the Greater London area in the United Kingdom. Chevening Scholarship is one of the most prestigious scholarships in the world, I bet you know. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about scholarship, obviously. And like I said, in today's video, we're going to talk about the Islamic Bank scholarship, fully funded scholarship, let me be precise, because this scholarship will give you access to world-class education, world-class countries, and for free. So let me tell you how we're going to proceed. In this video, we're going to have three sections. The first section, I'm going to introduce you to the scholarship. What is it? And the second section, I'm going to talk about the eligibility criteria. In the third section, I'm going to talk about, well, how to apply, obviously, because you're here to know how to apply. And we're going to conclude the video pretty much shortly. So let's start with the first section. So like I said, this scholarship that I'm talking about today is provided by the Islamic Bank of Development. So the Islamic Bank of Development is offering a fully funded scholarship for students coming from countries that are part of the Islamic bank ecosystems, because yeah, you have 54 to 57 countries that are part of the bank, the Islamic Bank of Development, connections. So you need to check first if your country is part of one of those connections. But let me do it for you. Just check here, you will see the countries that are available that the citizens can apply to this scholarship here. Just check, just click pause and check rapidly, and after that we can continue. So if you checked and your country is eligible for this scholarship, is part of the connections of the Islamic Bank Development, obviously you can apply. So now you have one case checked, so let's continue. So this scholarship, like I said, is for the countries first, is for the citizens of the countries that are part of the Islamic Bank of Development connection, like countries that are part of their network, if I can say it that way. So after that, they are offering you the opportunity to go to study abroad, like in the country that you will decide to go, because at the end of the day, you are the one that will provide them the admission of the university that you have once you are selected for the scholarship. Once you are selected for the scholarship, at the end of the process, they will ask you if you have the admission for the university that you would want to study to. And as soon as you have the admission, then you can go, because you got selected for the scholarship first and then you got admission. What are you waiting for? Just go and study wherever you want. So this is how it works clearly. So now I'm going to talk about the advantages of the scholarship quickly before we move to the eligibility criteria. So the scholarship is a fully funded one. As you know, fully funded scholarships, they're offering you free tuition fees, flight tickets, and you will have a stipend each month, to support your studies. You will get the amount that is necessary for you to live comfortably as a student in the country that you will have decided to go to study to. And also you will have a medical coverage. So in case you have an illness, you can go to, you can go and see a GP, a general practitioner, to get, consultancy assistance when it comes to your medical conditions. So overall, it's fully funded scholarship. We both know what is a fully funded scholarship. So now that I talked about, the advantages, we're going to go straight to the eligibility criteria for the scholarship. So the eligibility criteria for the Islamic Bank of Development fully funded scholarship of 2025. First of all, like I said, you need to check if your country is part of the Islamic Bank of Development's network partners. If your country is one of those partners, so you can apply to. Like I said, you can check here quickly to see if your country is part of the countries whom citizens can apply. So the second eligibility criteria is, well, it's obvious, you need to have good grades. For example, if you have 14 over 20 or 12 over 20, not 12 is a little bit low, I would tell you, if you have 40 over 20, approximately, in terms of percentage, if you have, let's say, 70% to up, or upper, you can apply to the scholarship with high hopes of getting the scholarship. But if you have just 60%, I will say it will be difficult. It's not impossible, but it will be very difficult for you because you will be in competition with students that will have 17%, 18%. That will have 70, 80%, for their grades, for their marks. So it's going to be tough for you to get the scholarship. So first of all, like I said, be part of one of the eligible countries that I showed. And the second one, you have to have good grades. The third one, you have the age limitations, like I said. So if you want to apply for an undergrad program, that means that you have to be 24 years old or less. If it's for a master degree, that means you need to be 30 years old or less. If you want to apply for a PhD, that means that you need to have maximum 35 years old. So that's for the second point of the eligibility criteria when it comes to age limitations. So you have a fourth point, but it's optional in case they will be asking you to provide a language certificate like a TOEFL or an IELTS, but it's optional on the website, so you don't need really to provide this certificate. So it's just in case you will be applying to some universities that will ask you to provide this certificate. That means that they will ask you to provide the same certificate that you will be sending to those universities. But we both know that there will be a lot of universities that won't ask you to provide any language certifications for them to take you. So it's really optional. Even on the website, it showed optional. So mainly, let's do a recap for the eligibility criteria. The first one, you need to have or to be a citizen of a country that is eligible for this scholarship. The second point, you need to have at least, I will recommend to have at least 70%, for your grades, for your marks. And the third, limitation is the age limitations that we said. 24 maximum for the undergrad, 30 maximum for the master, 35 maximum for the PhD. And the fourth one, like I said, it's optional. It's for the language certificates. So now that you know the advantages of the scholarship, what the scholarship is about, and the eligibility criteria, and now you know that you're eligible to apply for the scholarship, what's remaining, how to apply. So we're going to move to that section on how you can actually apply to the scholarship. Well, applying to the scholarship isn't that complicated. You just have to show up on the application platform. I will put the link in the first comment of this video, so you can click on the link, go on official website, portal of the application for the scholarship, so you can apply by yourself. You have, the basic process, create an account, fill the application forms, obviously, fill also the motivations, like your motivations. Why do you want to get the scholarship? Because you need to pay attention to, the main concern of the scholarship. The IsDB, Islamic Bank of Development, want to take talented individuals from their countries to make them or to permit them to get access to world-class education in some more developed countries. But after the program that they will be taking, there will be an added value for the country, because they will ask you to come back. Most of the time they will ask you to come back, but you will have some tricks and then to stay if you want. But mainly they will ask you to come back to contribute to the development of the country that you're from. So you need to keep that in mind when you will be doing, your statement of purpose and all of that, because that's what will permit you, obviously, to get this scholarship. So, that's all about this video. And like I said, if you want to get, a PDF, a little document that will be a summary of everything that I've said, and you will have also the links and how to apply. Just comment under this video, ISBD 2025, ISBD 25. I will send you the link to the document, so you're gonna download it and start your application straight away. So that's the end of this video. I hope this video, you like this video. If that's the case, please subscribe to this channel, share this video with a friend, and also like this video, because we are starting, doing more videos on this channel, because we have a main channel in French, for the Francophone Africa, because I'm a mainly French speaker, and we do a lot of content for people in the Francophone Africa, and now we're starting doing content for people from the Anglophone part. So that will be really, really helpful for us to subscribe to this channel, follow us for more opportunities that we'll be sharing with you. So please do. Take care. I will see you on the next one. That was Aminu. See you.